Let me introduce Prince. Prince is the driver I've used for many years now in Ghana. He is in the Accra area, and his contact information is here. Prince has taken me to multiple places in Ghana. Some of them I'll highlight here in this video. But again, Prince is my reliable, dependable person when I get into Accra and need to go, whether it be to Kumasi, to Cape Coast, to Elmina, even to the border to Togo next door, or to Wee Falls, the Monkey Sanctuary, wherever it is that I need to go. Prince is the person that I rely on for most of my transportation needs. Go ahead.
Okay, so my name is Prince Edward Abuaje, popularly known as Mr. Tourism. I mean, I take people all over the world. I travel with so many people. We go to places like the Kakum National Park. We go to the Willy Waterfalls. We've been to the Cape Coast Castle. I mean, a whole lot. We've done all the necessary attractions, and finally we move our destinations to the Togo to see the voodoo and the rest. There are so many tourists around. You can trust me on that, so that I can take you all over what you want.
Do you ever go to Kumasi?
Yes, I've been to Kumasi, the Okofanochi Source site. I've been to the Menshia Palace. I have been to the Bonre Kente. I mean, so many of them in Kumasi.
Okay. And what's the one thing you want people to know about you if they were to contact you for their travel needs, their transportation needs?
Well, I mean, I have a good rate of traveling with people, and we provide the excellent service for you. It depends on the number of people. We have a van for that, and it depends if it are 2 or 3 people. We can get you a nice saloon car for the trip. Living in Ghana here, doing all these things, you are not going to regret it at all. Ride with Mr. Tourism, and you enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you, Prince. And people can contact you at this number
02457899680 or 02411899884. Prince Edward Abuaje, aka Mr. Tourism. Thank you.
Prince's number is on your screen, so you can certainly get a hold of Prince if you want the best driver in town. Okay, so one of the places that is a must every time I'm in Accra is JamRock restaurant at Oak Plaza. This is Jamaican theme food, and on a Friday night you'll have a live reggae band. They have other entertainment going on at different nights of the week, but again, this is a must see if you're in Accra, and especially on a Friday night. JamRock restaurant with Elizabeth, the mostest hostess, and her husband Raphael. JamRock restaurant at Oak Plaza. It's on Spintex, right? It's very accessible. Good food, good vibe, good people there in Accra. One of the places that Prince has taken me to, the Monkey Sanctuary. It's a long drive from Accra, but again, a worthy visit. One of the wonderful places to visit in Accra, the Wee Falls. The drive is long from Accra if you're staying in Accra, so dependent on where you're staying, but really beautiful near the Togo border. Wee Falls. So, on visiting the Slave River, one of the things that I did look at these 3 graves, tombs. Story is that these were bodies exhumed, one in the United States one in Jamaica, and I think one in Grenada. And so these three exhumed bodies were reinterned here in this graveyard at the Slave River. So one of the important sites on the tour, so to speak. One-way Kinte Weaving Village, our center, is in the Kumasi area, and this is a must-see for any trip to Ghana. Must visit the Kumasi area and go to the Weaving Center where they start. Friend Stedman and Sam. I met Sam a few years ago in actually met Sam in either Cape Coast or Elmina. Sam is a teacher in the Kumasi area and a friend. He knows the places to visit and the events to see in this area. I usually check in with Sam when I'm there, especially if he's not in school. And even if he's in school, I'll still check in with him. This is one of the lesser known slave castles. This is in Osu, and my friend Kofi lives near that area, has business in that area, but on a visit to Kumasi, his place, the Fredericks Lodge, is one of the places to lodge to stay in Kumasi. Mr. Kofi, the owner of Fredericks Lodge, and he is like a person you want to get to know. And certainly his place is a place to stay in Kumasi. Yes, in the slave castles in both Elmina and Cape Coast is a must see, and this was part of a visit in 2022 with my friend Stedman. But again, a must see on a visit to Ghana, the slave castles in both Cape Coast and Elmina. Is the Slave River a very unbelievable experience. Just walking the path where it is possible that ancestors could have walked as they had their last bath before the walk up to Cape Coast or Elmina to be shipped across the ocean to the Americas as a part of the slave trade. A very deep spiritual experience for some, myself included. Hanging out on the beach in Labadi with a number of Jamaican, hanging out with Jamaicans on the beach in Labadi, except for Winston, Charlie, and myself. The others all live in Ghana. Kevoy, Raphael, and a brother who I met whose name is slipping me right now. But again, just hanging out on Lyman on the beach, Labadi. More Labadi beach experiences is with Earl. We were walking the beach and like we were watching the line of support as people were pulling in the net that for the fish catch, and this just went on for a long time. This is an unbelievable experience. Hanging with brethren in the hill, Jabi, back when he was a schoolboy playing football, he was known as Coolie Pele. I think he went to Calabar or Camperdown. Camperdown or Calabar, don't hold me to it. Next door with brethren like Raphael, Jabi, and Kavoy, and yours truly, just hanging out in the hills in Ghana. You love mangoes, and you think you've seen big mangoes, cowfoot and beefy. You haven't seen big mangoes until you go to Ghana. And this is on our way back from visiting with Jabi. Just mangoes everywhere, ginormous size. And in Ghana, by the way, they just call them mangoes. Even though there might be two or three different types, but they're all called mangoes. But mainly it's the big ones that you see. Mango lover, head for Ghana. So I found this place by accident. The beach, it's in Tema, Tema, and they have the best seafood platter. They just out of this world, like nice, good seafood, reasonable price. But it's a place to go. The beach in Tema. Good food, good vibe, right on the beach. Yes. So as an academic and a social worker, of course, part of my Ghana experience is linking up with social workers. I've made some connection at the University of Ghana Ligon campus, but I also made some connection at the School of Social Work OSU campus, where I visited with my friend Winston, aka Charlie, and certainly hope to continue to build relationship with them. I plan to continue to support the work that they're doing there, both at the School of Social Work OSU campus and the University of Ghana Social Work Program Ligon campus.